Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Stone, and this is spelling sort number 26. Before we get started, you need your workbook, your scissors, your glue, an orange, green, red, and purple colored pencil. So when you get all that and you cut apart your words, I want you to come back to the lesson. All right, now that you are back, I want you to put all your words facing up so that you can see them. And this week we're going to be focusing a lot on the sound, spelled a couple of different ways. But let's go ahead and look at the very first column. This is like in the word phrase. The PH together makes the sound. But I want you to know the difference between column number 1 and column number 2. The PH in the first column is going to be found at the very beginning of the word. The PH in the second column is going to be able to come anywhere else in the word. So we have to make those two distinctions. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to find all the words that have the PH in them, no matter if it comes at the beginning, the middle, whatever. If it has the PH that makes the sound, I want you to find them and put them in their own little separate pile. When you get done with that, I want you to come back. All right, now that you're back, we've kind of narrowed down the words. Now we're going to look at the orange column, and we're only going to find the PH words that are at the very beginning. The PH, the sound is at the beginning of the word, as in phrase. So I want you to go ahead and I want you to find the word physics. Physics is a type of science, if you did not know that. I want you to notice that the PH is at the very beginning of that word. It makes the sound. So I want you to take your orange colored pencil and highlight the PH in the word physics. Now that you've got that word down, I want you to look through all of the PH words, and I want you to find only the PH words that PH comes at the very beginning of the words. So you should find the words phantom, photocopy, photograph, and phonics. Look at all of those words. You'll notice that the PH comes at the very beginning of the word. So I want you to take your orange colored pencil and highlight all of those PH letters that make the sound. Okay, now that we have found those, I want you to move on to column number 2, the green column. This should be the pile of words that you have left over that have the PH in them that make the sound, but they can come anywhere else in the word, not at the beginning. So look at those words, and you should have, first of all, I want you to find the word elephant. I love those words. You'll notice that the PH is in the middle of the word, but it still makes the sound. Now you should have a bunch of words left. I want you to place those on your chart. Remember, they don't have to be in the same order. They just have to be in the same column. So you should have found the word nephew, dolphin, trophy, telephone, homophone, and paragraph. So all of those words have the PH sound, or the F sound spelled PH, somewhere else in the word besides the beginning. First column, PH comes in the beginning. Second column, PH can come anywhere else in the word. So now that you have those words, I want you to go ahead and I want you to highlight the PH in each one of those words with your green colored pencil. All right, now that we have got half of our chart done, we should have narrowed down our words that are left over. And these two sets of words have GH in them, right? You're going to notice that when you go through them, the GH sound in some of the words make the sound. In the other words, they don't make any sound at all because they're silent. So we have got to decide on the GH words that are left, which one goes where. So I want you to find all of the GH words that make the sound. What you're going to discover is that you have one word, and I want you to find the word cough. The GH in the word cough makes the F sound. So find cough, put it on your chart, and then I want you to take your red colored pencil and highlight the GH that makes the sound. All right, there's not too many words that go in this column, so you should be able to find the words tough, rough, and laughter. You'll notice that the GH makes the f sound in each one of those words. I kind of have a problem with the word laughter because the way that I'm reading that chart, as in cough, tough, and rough, when you have the hyphen and then you have the GH and you really don't have anything coming after that, I always thought that meant it comes at the very end of the word, but apparently that's not what it means because they've stuck the word laughter in there. The GH makes the sound, so it does go in that column. It just doesn't come at the very end of that word. So we have those 4 words, and I want you to take your red colored pencil and highlight the GH that makes the sound. All right, so you have a very small select group of words left, and so I want you to find the word naughty. Okay, if you'll notice, the GH in that word is silent. It doesn't make the F sound. It doesn't make any sound. And so I want you to find the word naughty, put it on your chart, and then I want you to highlight the silent GH with your purple colored pencil. You have just a couple of words left, so go ahead and place them on the chart, and you should have found the words taught, caught, fought, and height. They all make a silent sound, or I guess they don't make a sound at all. That's why they're silent. So it's a silent GH sound. So take your purple colored pencil and highlight all the GH letters in those words. Now I want you to look at fought and height. Notice that they don't follow the AUGHT pattern. I don't want you to get caught up in looking at that and then spell it wrong on your spelling test. I want you to make sure that you see that fought is spelled with an O, and look at height. Remember, E comes before the I. The E comes before the I. All right, so make sure that you're spelling the word he instead of the word high first. He, H-E-I-G-H-T. So these are your spelling words for the week. Some of them are pretty tough. Some of them are pretty long. I think the silent GH letters are probably the toughest. But, sometimes I think words are tough and you guys don't, and vice versa. So this is the chart you're going to practice. We're still going to have a spelling test on Tuesday, even though we don't have school on Friday. You still have a spelling test on Tuesday. So you can go ahead and glue these down if you want, or you can leave them off and go ahead and practice with them. But practice, practice, practice. You guys are doing, some of you guys are doing much better on your spelling tests, and I know that's because you've been practicing really hard with your sorts. So practice the way that I would do it is I would have your mom or you draw a chart out and have her give you a word. You try to spell it, stick it in the right place, see if you've spelled it correctly and if it's in the right place. It's just a practice test. Keep doing practice tests over and over and over again, and I really think that that'll help you guys out. So I hope you have a great and wonderful Easter weekend. I will miss you a lot on Friday, but I will see you at school on Tuesday. So you guys have a great Easter weekend.